Hello, welcome back. If you're watching this, it's probably like end of March, beginning of April. But for me, January, and the government just announced another lockdown because life is hell. We're all trapped in hell. We just keep reliving hell over and over again. Nothing ever gets better. So I hope if you're watching this in March or April, I hope everything's fixed. I hope we're all vaccinated and we can get. Well, anyway, we teleported a cloud mage. Searched dark knowledge in the ball of dust, found nothing. Monabao, though, we found a bunch of sites, so we manually searched Monabao, which is this province adjacent to Hinnom. Interesting, Hinnom has 89 unrest. I guess his... Oh, right, doesn't he have commanders or units or something that cause unrest? Like, this hurts him sitting here, right? I forgot about that. Anyway, yeah, we found loads of sites here. We've got a Cypress Forest, Nature Gem and a Gem, Mist Forest, Nature Gem and an Gem, Forest of Delights, 2 Nature Gems. So that's amazing. That's 6 gems just in this one province. So we really want to hold this. So that was good. Yeah, don't lose this province. And there were some battles, nothing too interesting. We got Baloth over here. We threw our gin at it. Still just 6 points of province defense, so... yeah. I think the Phantasmal Knights would have cleared it on their own, to be honest. And that's that. And then we also got attacked in Glidewoods. This is pretty good. So Hinnom threw a commander at us. But our province defense contains Gahin, who in this case had 1. Which means he Fog Warriors himself, which is great. And then he does Phantasmal Warriors. And then Phantasmal Knights. So our commander's got no chance taking that back. That's really cool that we get mages in our province defense. Especially if there are mages like that, because Phantasmal Knight is really good against little skirmishes. 3 events then, very odd ones. We got attacked quite a lot. By Cliff we found a copper deposit though. That's this province. It already had a great gold mine. And now it's got a copper mine. So it's 150 income. That's really nice. And then in Mudwood, the local commander has been vying for more resources for some time now, and more men are needed to control local brigands. Alas, fully funded garrison has now been attacked by a band of criminals. So in Mudwood we got attacked by villains, easily repelling them, again because we've got a mage in the province defense. And Deepwood was the same sort Deep Forest is the same sort of thing. Brigands have taken the opportunity to claim this poorly defended province. Nope, we've got mages in the province defense. So, it goes pretty well. I think this one was a fire mage even, right? Oh no, this one was there as well. Yeah, so Fog Warriors, and then a bunch of knights. Villains can't stand against that. So we have really good province defense. Yeah, amusingly. So that was Deep Forest and Mudwood, both got attacked by villains though. And that's it for messages. Yeah. So here's how things look now. We can keep capping his provinces, I think. And it sucks for him being stuck in his cap. But I don't think we have to do anything. I think we can just sit here building up force. We're taking his provinces. We're not getting an income from them yet. This is only 15. The one we just took is 85 income though, which is pretty good. But we can just recruit these guys in the provinces and they're tax collectors. So we could just take these provinces and then just recruit lone commanders here to collect the tax. But we have other options as well, because this fort is completely empty, so we could just roll this whole stack onto this, knock it over in 1 turn, and then that will give us a route to a fort from all this territory anyway. So as long as he feels trapped, I mean, we can very slowly just take all this. There's not much he can do unless he decides to... Well, unless he decides to attack into us, he can't do anything, right? So this is fine, I think. So yeah, we're just going to continue to sit here for a bit. We might attack White Harbour next turn, depending on how the map looks. But for now, I'm doing a few things in Monabao. I'm summoning stuff, because I love summoning stuff. So we're getting Phantasmal Warriors every month. We're getting, what are these, Horned Serpents? Yeah, we can do a Horned Serpent spell for 4 Nature Gems. Gives us 5. We only have N1 mages doing it. So we'll have 10 Horned Serpents a month for 8 gems. We've got loads of nature gems now because we get loads in this province. So we'll do that. And then my god is doing cave grubs. Because we can get 9 plus 1 for extra. We're up 4. So we'll get 11 cave grubs for 8 earth gems. That's also really nice. Cave grubs are big, lots of hit points. They do an acid bite attack. Yeah, so we're going to build up loads of forces here. We're moving over 40 more camels. Got a Sultan flying over. He can drop the big fire spell once we get it. So this is going to shape up to be a more impressive looking army. We're still recruiting Jin gradually. It's difficult to get the unarmored ones over. These guys only have map move of 16 for some reason. The Guardians have 20. And the Ifrit have 20 as well. Oh, is it because they're blessed, maybe? No, these guys don't have a bless. Yeah, because these guys are enlarged, so they have increased map move, I guess. 2. Oh, it cancels out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why these guys are so much worse. Are they just smaller? No, they're all size 3. Why do these guys have map move 16 and these guys have map move 20? It seems odd to me. Oh, is it armor? Oh, okay. Bronze scale hauberk, map move penalty of 4. And these have lightweight scale mill. Alright, that's why. Anyway, the point is, the unarmored Jin take a while to move, so I'm going to have my hero sneak to Sinafi, and then one of these mages will lead them from Sinafi to Monabao. But everything else is just building up in Monabao, yeah. We didn't hit any research targets yet, did we? No. But I've got just enough research to hit Evocation 4 next turn, so we get some more improved spells. The Astro Mages can do slightly better Stellar Cascades. Or did they have that already? Oh no, it was Starfires they had. They can do Stellar Cascades, AoE 4 Fatigue Spell. We've got Blade Shower, which is 21 projectiles. We've got some Falling Fires. This is a nice one. It's an AoE 12 fire damage that does Weight of the Earth as well. So more nice stuff in 4, but we'll keep going for 5. And then I'd really like to get to 6 for, where is it? Unending Chain Lightning for all my Crystal Sorks to do. But I don't know if we'll get that far. We're definitely just going to sit here for a couple of turns though. We can keep raiding. I'm going to send Imad into Nightmarsh. He's just going to spam Phantasmal Knights. Seems to work for the province defense, so let's see if we can do it on the offense as well. He's bringing a couple of Desert Warriors I had lying around. If this is just 1 point of province defense, maybe this works. Maybe this will take it. So we'll have the Jin taking the plains, and then we'll have this little guy taking these edge provinces. And while I'm doing that, I'm also hitting Neotha with the Phantasmal Warrior spell. Send Phantasms. This is 28 Phantasms. We'll attack Neotha. That won't give it to us, it'll be independent, and then the monsters will poof away. So it'll be independent and empty. But because it takes place during the ritual phase, I'm pretty sure it will stop movement. So if he tries to move something to this province, expecting me to attack it, then the Phantasms will prevent that from happening, I think. And that's pretty much it for this turn. Moving stuff to Monabao, doing spells. I'm going to attack Bulwark with the Jin, attack Nightmarsh with Imad, and yeah, that's it. We really can't do much recruitment still. We need more gold. We've got a couple of little mages coming and some more units. But that's about it. The Crystal Sorks are always being recruited, and then we're getting like one camel in this throne province a turn, just to have something on the map. And that's it. Anything else happening? Still teleporting cloud mages as well. Oh, that's right. The Shaitan. So I've got the 2 Shaitan in it as cap as well. One's going to do infiltration so that we can see graphs, and the other one's going to instill uprising. And he's already close to 100 unrest, so we might shut down his capital pretty quickly. I think that's everything. The big news from Discord is that this has felt like quite a quiet game, but like a bunch of people apparently have all been attacking the same throne. I wonder which one it is. It might be this one. The Saramatia and Atlantis and Agartha, wherever Agartha is, have all been trying to attack the stone that has a monolith in it, and they all keep dying to it. So that's pretty funny. I'll put those screenshots up on the screen, I guess. I think Ermor might be about to attack Sarmatia because he posted like him losing loads of units here. And I did say I'd help him if Ermor attacks him, but I think if you publicly post that you just killed your entire army on a monolith, that deal shouldn't count, to be honest. That's that's my way of looking at it. But that's it for this turn. So that was turn 25. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next turn. Hello, welcome back. Got some more evocation research done. Sent some phantasms, summoned a clown mage, summoned some horned serpents, phantasmal warriors, cave grubs, horned serpents, all kinds of stuff. We then sent... This is the remote attack. I thought they were phantasmal warriors, they're not. The phantasmal wolves. Not a huge difference. Still just 1 point of province defense here. So, can illusory wolves kill 1 point of province defense? Yeah, is the answer. Takes a little while to get through this guy though. So Neotha was taken, but then these monsters poof away. So it becomes a empty, independent province. I infiltrated Hinnom, so I can look at their graphs now. And then, here's an interesting one. Hinnom attacked Monabao. So he brought out everything. This is a lot of one of those Amis. Lots of these guys. Got his god. Currently on 220 hit points. Got the Rephaite warriors. They have regen and blood bond. So we had all of our stuff. Lots of Jinn, lots of Phantasmal warriors, the new summons. And fortunately we had 70 camels because we brought over the other ones from our throne. Lots of weird and wonderful spells. There's some orb lightnings. It's pretty good, but these guys are going to regen a lot of that damage back. Those are some big fireballs. My god also cast Rust. It mostly hit these guys at the back. I was hoping it would hit the Rephaites, but it hit a lot of these back guys instead. So, oh, this guy's got a damaged weapon as well. So lots of Rust getting laid on the back lines. That spell, whenever you see this effect, this is the warp armor thing. So these guys are trash. This guy's got a damaged armor, damaged helmet, damaged shield. So that's pretty good as well. They spam it quite a lot. This goes down to 9 protection. All his stuff's broken. The Jinn at this point have jumped into the back. Should I turn on grids? Is that more useful? These guys are all rusty. They get chewed up pretty quickly by the Jinn. The Phantasmal warriors are blocking pretty effectively. These guys all have magic weapons, but it's still a lot of units to get through. We had like almost 100 Phantasmal warriors. So they die pretty fast, but still a lot of them to get through. These guys are stuck in the middle of the battle for a long time. Well, the backline has been completely chewed up by Jinn at this point. So we were almost completely safe. I should have had these mages inside the camels, I realise now. The reason it wasn't like that is because these guys were buffing the Jinn. And so I didn't want the camels catching buffs. So unfortunately a few of the Rephaites here get through and they start hitting our little mages. Which is a shame. Big melee going on in the middle. His god has 106 fatigue currently. He now has all of the Ifrit around him with the fire auras. Heat auras. He just keeps gaining fatigue now. Oh, there's another big armor debuff. So this is the sad part of the fight. Do you think my god dies, guys? Is that what this is building to? Oh. Place your bets. Looks like she might be okay. Any afflictions? No. I gave her the black steel helmet and the coral blade, so... I also, even though I didn't mention it last time, I also did script this army. He's fine, by the way. So it had all of the new spells scripted. I just didn't mention it because I didn't think we'd actually have a fight. But that went fine. Could have gone better. But it was pretty bad for him. Let's see, how much... Oh, this guy isn't actually debuffed that badly. He gets run down though. So that was Monabao. We killed his god, notably. Killed 11 Amis. 42 light infantries and 19 Refractory warriors who cost 130 gold each. So that's a big loss. We had a few losses though. All those little mages died, so we lost 3 cloud mages and 5 crystal sorks. That's really unfortunate. Also lost a Kahin, a Jin Sahara, and a human Sahara. Other than that, not too bad. We lost most of the Phantasma warriors, only 10 camels, 9 of the Horned Serpents, 6 of the Guardians, which kind of sucks, and 3 Gym warriors. And some of the cave grubs as well. But all in all, not too bad. That pretty much cleans up Hinnom, to be honest. 2 more battles then, Night Marsh and Bulwark. Night Marsh was the swamp, and Bulwark was this one over here. No problems there. So these have both been taken now. Events then, nice ones. In Mir we got 1,425 gold, plus, what's this, 9, 10, 11, 13 gems, and a lantern shield. I've just stuck the lantern shield on my god for now. Gives you a retinue of 3 corpse candles, gives you some fear. Maybe I should put that on a commander who's actually moving out, to be honest. Maybe this guy. Should we put a lantern shield on the big guy? Why not? And the other event was in Anvast, we got a bunch of gems too. So, we also discovered a scout. Who was that? Hinnom. Yeah. So a really nice turn. Had a good battle. And found a ton of gold. We had like over 2,000 gold this turn. So the gold thing is great because I've got full recruitment everywhere now. Here's another Sultan coming, bunch of Jinn. Anvast, we got a mage and some camels. Sinafi, Crystal Sork, Woodlands is a druid. Whitecliff is a mage, and this is all I can afford here. Apparently the limiting factor wasn't resources, it was recruitment points, which is trash here. Because it's only 2,000 population. Whoops, forgot about that. But yeah, other than that, that's full recruitment, and we still had gold left over, so I'm putting a temple down in Monabao as well. Might as well. I need to leave some mages here anyway to lead out grubs, because we're going to summon more cave grubs, because Hinnom is a 750 wall fort, and we are down to 260 siege strength. So even if we move in now, it's probably going to take at least 3 turns of moving stuff into Hinnom to even crack it open, which kind of sucks. We can also see another Amorian stack on our border. Maybe that's going to attack Saro. Hopefully. Hopefully they leave us alone. Yeah, plan now is still just to clean up Hinnom though. I don't think he's got anything left. So this little squad of Jinn is going to move into Neothra and take that. We've got some stuff just coming out of our cap now. These guys. We'll try and put this fort under siege with that. To kind of take this territory. I'm going to try and use IMAD to take Gladewood. And then that's it. That's all this territory really. We just need to take the forts then. And that is going to be a bit difficult. Because we don't have a huge amount of siege strength. I could continue just, I don't know. I wonder what the siege strength are on tiny fire elementals, because this would be quite a few things. At the moment we're just summoning cave grubs, but I might go through all the summons we can do and see which one would have the highest siege strength and see if it's worth doing instead. But a couple of cave grubs every turn is probably going to be enough. We'll just slowly move them onto Hinnom every turn. Just to remind ourselves, it is 9 plus 1 and it's level 2, so 11 cave grubs a turn. It's going to be quite a lot of siege strength. They have what? Let's see. I can actually right click them. So they have essentially 13 siege strength. That's about 130 siege strength each cast. Yeah, I mean, we'll get this done eventually. It's just going to take a little while. Even these other forts, these are all like 500 wall strength. This one. Yeah, they're all 500 forts. It'll be a little bit of time getting them down, but yeah, I'm doing the best I can with siege strength. So hopefully this doesn't attack us. If it does, I guess it's not a huge problem because I don't think Hinnom has anything left. We just need to, like, as long as we can put the forts under siege, I think they're empty. So we can just sit on them with a few bits and pieces while we go and deal with this, and maybe that'll be fine, I don't know. But for now, that's everything, I think. Let's see. Still casting Dark Knowledge, forging owl quills when I can, summoning cave grubs, building a temple. And yeah, that's it. This little red arrow is just moving out a commander to pick up some units who fled. That's the only province that has that in, I think. Yeah. And that's the turn. So that was turn 26. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next turn. Hello guys, how's it going? It's currently turn 27, but let's pretend that it isn't. Let's pretend that it's still turn 26. And look at the score graphs, because we did infiltrate Hinnom's cap. And I should have looked at this in the video just to indulge the viewer's curiosity. But it just seemed a bit irrelevant because Hinnom blew his army up on us, and suddenly it wasn't very interesting how he was doing because we knew we'd beat him. But here they are anyway. Provinces. Hinnom expanded well at the beginning, looks like, but ultimately smaller than us. Forts, he's got more forts than us. Income, had a lot more income than us. His cap circle provinces are very good. And we dodged ours. A lot of his provinces seem to have pretty decent income. He just doesn't have as many of them as we do. So. Gem income, looks like he hasn't done any site searching. Which is a shame. We're going to have to do it in his lands ourselves. Research, he was behind us in research. That's good to know. Usually nobody is behind me in research. Usually I'm last on research, no matter what. But I'm trying to do a little bit more research in this game. Dominion. I guess you can't see Dominion. Army size. Looks like he hasn't hit 0. But he does still have units lurking around somewhere. But yeah, we've still got a lot more than him. And ascension points. Probably not too interesting. So there's the graphs, just in case you were wondering. And I'll get on with the real turn 27 now. Hello, welcome back. We got a little bit of research done in thaumaturgy. I dipped in briefly. There's nothing too amazing here. There are the communion spells for astral at level 1, so those are usual. Level 2, there are also communion spells for air as well, so air mages can do Whisper Upon the Wind for Communion Slave and Listener of the Wind for Communion Master. That's pretty interesting. Nothing else too amazing in here. Nothing we'll cast, I don't think. Anyway. Gonna go all the way to 3, mostly just for site searching spells. Augury, Auspex, and Gnome Lore, they're all in here at Thaumaturgy 3. Anything else here I might cast? I don't think we really have these mages is the thing. We don't really have lots of S2 mages or D2 mages or N2 and 3 mages, so nothing here is too interesting for us. But some site searching would be nice. Speaking of which, we did Dark Knowledge and found a battlefield. That's over here. Gives us a death gem. Pretty nice. And we also summoned some cave grubs. 3 battles then. Nothing too interesting. We threw IMAD into another province. Unfortunately, you couldn't take it. There was some units here still. I think there might have been units that fled the battle at Hinnom, and then he moved them there. So that's pretty smart, I guess. So, farewell to IMAD. He had a good attempt. We also moved on to Hinnom. It was only province defense here. We did lose a Sahir somehow. I checked the replay and it's just literally just a random arrow clips him. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but what are you going to do? And White Harbour is the fort here. This is also now under siege. Still only just 1 point of province defense, so that's fine. We also took control of Neotha. No province defense there. This province has an arena, which is quite nice. These 2 provinces in Hinnom's territory, Ung Baloth, 86 income, and Neotha 95 income. Those 2 provinces alone are better than like most of my territory. Which is sad but true. We don't have any provinces that are close to that, other than the one that got like the mines. Ours are all like 60, 57. Well, this one's pretty good. I suppose it's forted now. 63. We've got the Wastelands, 15, 1, 16, 45. That one's okay. Yeah, these are just so much better. These forts are quite nice as well. We've got the spies here so we can see. 92 income for 119. Yeah, this will be 72. Anyway, immense then, Sanguine Swamp. We got a lab and some nature gems. Not a very useful place for a lab, but 4 fire gems in Anvest. Another big one, Sanguine Swamp again. 570 gold, bunch of gems, and a lightweight scale mill. So I've put that on my god. And in Jebaro, a witch was caught. We cursed the land. We're also starting to destroy the gate at White Harbour. It's going very slowly, which isn't really a surprise because there's only 4 people there. And Hinnom is moderately damaged. So we got 242 siege strength here. We did summon some more cave grubs though, so we're moving 6 more over, plus some more Jinn and camels. So that's going to be joining the siege at Hinnom. And I'm summoning some more cave grubs as well. So we'll keep doing that until these forts can open quickly. The forts that are led by Amrod here, they're moving to White Harbour. So I'm going to put these under siege with just some grubs. And that frees up the Jinn to go over to Amol. I'm just doing this in case he's at the point now where this will be like his last gasp, because he's still in the game. I don't think he's gone AI. So he might move everything he's got to Amol and then pump the province defense up massively just to kill like this little raiding squad you can see. So let's bring 2 raiding squads instead. That should be a bit better. They're still just spamming Phantasmal Knights. They'd put a fire shield up on turn 4. Actually, no, because this is 50% cast time. So we can do that last. So let's do that last instead. Where's Fire Shield? There. This was annoying me because it has a 200% cast time. Okay, so we'll do it like that instead. I'm not sure what number that was. Let's call it 7. So, yeah. This should still take this. I mean, even if he puts the province defense up, what can he really have? A couple of light infantry? Maybe a little priest thing? That'll be fine. So hopefully that goes okay. So continuing to siege Hinnom, moving grubs to White Harbour, taking Amol, and I've got my Shaitan in these 2 forts. They're both going to do corruption, so maybe we can start killing off commanders here as well. If he can only recruit 1 commander a turn and then we kill 1 commander a turn, that'd be pretty useful, I think. They are scripted to do Phantasmal Knights twice, then Fire Shield, and then just cast spells. I don't really know how to script them, so let's just do that and see how that goes. And hopefully they'll be okay. I think that's it for stuff over here. Ermor isn't on our border anymore. Not sure where he went. We could see him, what was it, here? So he must have moved here, or was it here? So he's somewhere in this region. Maybe he's attacking someone down here. Or maybe he's going at Saramati the long way, I don't know. But we had quite a lot of gold saved off this turn, so we're still doing full recruitment in all of our forts. And I've also started putting up a palisades in Nom. I could have started doing this last turn, but the stack on the border was a bit worrying, so we'll start doing it now. It'll take 4 months to get up. I'm recruiting a little commander to take over doing that next month. So he can go back to doing research, or putting a temple down. And other than that, I think we're still just forging Alquills. Yes, and still doing Dark Knowledge. And that's the turn. That was turn 27. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next turn.